Yes, I know, I know. It's another Onision video. I know making these videos is pointless at this point, despite, even though Onision is basically halfway in the grave at this point. But this video, this minute and 20-second long video, is so rich and just dripping with irony that I just had to respond. I just had to respond really quickly to this bullshit video. So let's just get right into it, shall we? The title of the video is You're Destroying My Life. Isn't your life already destroyed enough, Onision? I mean, your YouTube channel is basically dead at this point. It is dead. Who am I kidding? Your YouTube channel is dead. Your career is dead. You have put all of your livelihood into this YouTube channel, into this YouTube gig, and now it's completely failing. It's plummeting. I mean, in a few years, you probably won't have any patrons left. And your videos, you probably won't be making any money from your videos at that point either. And you're going to be fucked. You're going to be fucked. You're going to be forced to go out and actually get, like, you know, a regular job like the rest of us. I'm sorry. You dug your own grave. You know, Repsion said it, and I'll say it. I almost feel bad for Greg. I almost feel bad. You're seeing a person who has put all of their eggs in one basket, who has put their entire livelihood into one thing that was never stable, and now it's crashing down. It's crumbling beneath them. They're falling. I think that in the next few years, we're going to see the further demise of Greg mentally. Not that he's already fucked up enough mentally, but we're going to see him just go more insane and more insane and more insane. And eventually, I really do think that one of these days, in the next few years, he will upload a video or do a live stream where he puts a freaking gun to his head and he'll beg for his subscribers back when at that point he only has, like, I don't know, 50 subscribers, as many as I have right now, and he's only getting like 50 views a video and has like 2 fans left. Fuck. So, let's just get into this video. I've rambled enough.
Hey guys, it's me, Onision, on the TV here. I just wanted to test out this...
You didn't need to show us that. And it's clearly a downgrade from what you've been using in the past, 5-10 years, in the past decade.
This camera real quick and also ask something of you guys. First of all, it doesn't matter anything that anyone has done when it comes to a very simple point. And that simple point is stalking is wrong. And
oh, shut the fuck up, Greg. Shut the fuck up. No one's stalking you. People making videos of you on the internet and criticizing you is not stalking. And neither is taking content from your Patreon and posting it. Okay, you notice how, at least from what I know, this doesn't happen to any other YouTuber. There's a reason why people go onto your Patreon, and then release videos talking about it and showing some of the content, because you are a very shady person. So they would have good reason to go onto your Patreon, infiltrate your Patreon, and then release some of the shit that's going on to the public. I mean, for all we know, you're probably trying to lure another frickin' 17-year-old girl into your household to replace your thing of a wife. So, shut the fuck up, okay? Like, I don't consider this stalking either, but I mean, if we're applying your logic to this, I mean, we could technically call what you've been doing to Eugenia Cooney stalking. She's asked you to leave her alone so many times, and you won't leave her alone. You keep talking about her. And then you release a picture of her without her fucking consent when she's trying to get better. And you try to act like you're an expert on frickin' anorexia and eating disorders and recovery. You claim to be the sole savior of Eugenia Cooney, that you and your rabid circle of fans saved her. No, you didn't. It was the people in her personal life that are supporting her, that saved her, that are helping her. You didn't do a damn thing to help, so shut the fuck up. And I also find it funny how you try to talk down to a fucking registered nurse who actually knows what the fuck she's talking about. God. You fucking... narc.
You saying, hey, it's okay to stalk somebody because I believe this, and this, it's not relevant. Also, stealing patron-only content and...
No one's stalking you. and people have good reason to criticize you, Greg. You have every criticism that you've earned from any YouTuber over the years, you have earned. You have absolutely earned. It was your choice to make your personal life public and to reveal some of the fucked up shit that you did in your personal life. That was all you're doing. The reason your channel is the way it is now is all you're doing. It's been one thing after another, one fucked up decision after another. So it's your fault that the way things are, how they are now.
Redistributing it to hundreds of thousands of people, that is also wrong. You could say...
Plus, back to the stalker thing for a second. Like, it's rich coming from you because you basically stalked one of your exes. Not physically, but when she broke... When she tried to make things right with you again, and you wouldn't give her any amount of you wouldn't give her anything, when she finally cut herself off from you like you requested, you kept bothering her, you left her like fucking 18 voicemails, like 4 Google Plus messages, you wouldn't leave her the fuck alone, then you proceeded to make however many videos on her slandering her and shit. You wouldn't leave her the fuck alone. Now you claim that she messaged you and and claiming she wanted to be friends, which I don't buy for a fucking second. But yeah, it's just very rich for you to bring up stalking. Now again, I don't actually think that you making videos on Eugenia Cooney like a bunch unnecessarily and inappropriately is stalking. But again, if we're going to use your logic here, that could definitely qualify as stalking. I'm just using your own logic against you. You're the one that's shooting yourself in the foot here.
Hey, oh, but this person did this, this, and this, but that doesn't make hurting people, hurting their family, hurting people that they're trying...
Oh, fuck off. No one's hurting your family. No one's coming after your fucking family. The only reason I criticized your wife was because I believe that she's a trans-trender. Because she has not shown... But except for a recent video, but even then, I don't trust your wife any more than I trust you at this point. Okay, any criticisms that she's gotten, she's also brought on herself. Okay? I've only criticized her because I believe that she is a trans-trender, and I still believe that until I start noticing changes other than her fucking cutting her hair short and covering up her fucking breasts. Only then, when I notice a change, when her voice starts getting deeper because she's taking estrogen, will I actually believe it. Until then, sorry. But no one's came after your fucking kids, no one's came after any other part of your family. Only the ones that have made themselves available to the public for public scrutiny. And anytime that you make any sort of content public, you're always going to be open to scrutiny. No matter what it is. There's always going to be people who don't like your shit or what you do. Jesus fucking Christ. You really do live in your own little fucking world, Greg.
Trying to support and so forth, it doesn't make it okay. You have people who try to act like my spouse's hero, but then they attack me and try to destroy my livelihood.
Oh yeah, nice indirect jab at Calvin Guerra. You know, I think that... I have my own thoughts on Calvin Guerra with his video with Lainey and stuff. I mean, I quite frankly, I think he handled Lainey with kid gloves, honestly. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, he's right. He's giving you rightful criticism, Greg. You know, I mean, for trying, you try so hard to be a hero for trans rights and stuff, but yet you do actually exhibit some honest to God transphobic behavior. I mean, you probably won't let your wife get the transition that she's supposedly wanting. Again, I'm not sold on that, but... And yes, anyone in the comments is going to get triggered at me using she, her pronouns. Yes, I'm using she, her pronouns. Get the fuck over it. Like I said, until I start noticing changes other than her cutting her fucking hair short and fucking, you know, using a bender or whatever to cover up her breasts and looking like a fucking young Ellen DeGeneres, I'm not going to refer to her as he, him, or Kai. So shut the fuck up.
Guys, my spouse and I live under the same roof. We have the same livelihood, okay? Imagine you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and people are acting like they're your hero while attacking the person that you love.
Well, most of us aren't airing our personal life to the public and aren't doing fucked up things after the other. Not all of us are grading underage girls based on their looks, Greg. Not all of us are destroying property behind our houses. Not all of us are bringing teenage girls into our houses for nefarious and weird reasons. Again, there's reasons behind people making videos on you and addressing you. Don't act like you don't know why.
Let's stop trying to justify dehumanizing and hurting people just because we think...
Dehumanizing and hurting people. Do I even need to begin to explain how fucking rich, that is coming from you? You have hurt and dehumanized all of your exes, every single one of them. You have dehumanized Eugenia Cooney. You claim to support her and want to help her on the one hand, which we all know is bullshit, and then on the other hand make a skit making fun of her and her eating disorder. Fuck off, Greg. Fuck off. Oh my fucking god.
That they're guilty of something else. You understand that concept? It's not okay to do evil things just because...
I understand that concept, but you don't, because you do the exact same thing. This video is nothing but projection, just like all of your other videos.
Because you think the person you're doing those evil things to is evil. You're still an evil person for doing those evil things to that person, especially when you...
Look who's talking.
...don't even know that person. But you guys aren't going to see it my way, so whatever. Bye.
Bye. Blow me, Greg. Fucking blow me. Oh, God. So, yeah. I think you can see why I had to respond to this video, but like usual, Onision's a piece of shit with no self-awareness, and he's talking out of his ass. So, that's it for this one, and I'll talk to you guys later. So, peace and have a good day.